Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. Let's go on and start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. As well as let's go on and share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So we got extra energy. Before we get into that extra energy, let's go on and address the layout. What's above you is your fourth, fifth dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time, okay? What's below you is your third dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical, okay? Overall energy, advice, and light work. All right, collective, let's go on and get it popping, okay? So what I'm seeing with this extra energy in these moments in time here, I feel like you guys are on the path of self-discovery, right? I feel like the more that you move forward in your life, you're starting to realize how crucial it is to analyze your pinnacles, okay? What is pinnacles? Person, place, or thing, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, really slowing down to make sure that every pinnacle in your life is for you, okay? This is that energy in these moments in time. You're no longer in an energy of, I don't want to necessarily say pleasing the world, but it's pleasing the world, right? This is that energy here, no longer in this energy of whatever the world says it fits, right? Society norms, etc., etc. This is that energy. You're actually asking yourself, what do you need? What would you like in your space? What would you like to accomplish in your life personally? This is a form of self-love, doing shit for yourself, right? This is that energy. I feel like you guys are coming out of a period of confusion, right? This is that energy, the lack of knowing self, right? This is the energy that I'm feeling here in these moments in time here. I feel like you guys are in this position, including myself, when it comes to your path and your walk is going back home to self. Going back home to God, right? Understanding yourself on a whole nother level, okay? So this is a beautiful energy. I think that's about it. Let's go on and move forward. Right? Let's get into this reading. All right, what's above us, right? Yeah, this is us being focused on priority right now. What is priority? What do we need to stay 10 toes the fuck down on? This goes for me too, because I feel like, I don't know, I've been holding it together, but I feel like I can push a little harder. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to my daily route, when it comes to becoming who I need to become, when it comes to these readings, when it comes to grinding in general, right? This is that energy, making sure you're staying completely focused at the task at hand, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. The more that we release and really grow, we start to elevate. We start to see the purpose on why you gotta stay moving, you gotta stay in motion, right? This is that energy. We're really getting our lives in order, asking ourselves what is priority right now. This is that energy, not allowing ourselves to get distracted right now. Like I said, remaining 10 toes down on the direction you're going. And we all know that swords have to do with the mental state. This is that energy. We're coming into the space of maturity mentally, mental intelligence, right? This is that energy. It is head, shoulders, knees, and toes, right? The head, swords. The shoulders, cups. The knees, actions. And the toes, pinnacles, right? This is that energy. We're in this position of being groomed into the best versions of ourselves. So this is that energy. You know, when it comes to grooming, it can be a bit uncomfortable. It can stretch you. Whatever this energy is for you, it's gonna put you in uncomfortable situations or uncomfortable scenarios in these moments in time here. This is that energy. There's a need for you to really stay focused and balanced and moving forward. This is that energy in these moments in time, understanding how to tap into both sides of yourself, the light and the dark side of your of your being, right? This is that energy understanding your dark complexes, your woes, your pains, your everything that has to do with you, shit that you don't show the world. Yeah, understanding how to utilize that, understanding how to look at yourself like that. What does that mean? Divine accountability, taking divine accountability for your life, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about us moving forward and seeing things for what it is. As we are really filling our own cups up, we know that the Ace of Cups have to do with self-love, self-awareness, self-admiration, self-identification, self-discovery, as well as self-reliance, being self-sufficient, being able to depend on yourself, okay? So this is that energy. There's a need for us to continue to move forward and really come into our own as we're blossoming into the best versions of ourselves, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. What's below us? What is below us? Yeah, this is about us persevering to until shit is completed, right? Being the first one in the gym and the last one to leave, right? This is that energy here, really staying in motion and staying focused on the best life that we want, staying focused on what is best for us. You get what I'm saying? Especially being divine, man. Like, life can be a bit boring. What I mean by that is that you're not out here getting in random ass shit just for entertainment, because half of the world is bored, right? So they rather get in some shit to fuck their life up to get some excitement, right? This is that energy in these moments in time to you, right? To a karmic or to someone who be out here like that. Life can be boring living a life like this, but this is just how it needs to go. We're really in this energy of tapping into what's going to help us be the best versions of ourselves. Not everybody's trying to do that. And to everybody, that don't look satisfying, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, regardless if it looks good to other people or not. You're doing it for you, right? This is you staying focused on God, moving towards God as you're really moving away from the confusion. But when it comes to moving away from the confusion, it takes a level of participation, that is required of you to really get you out of this situation. It's going to take a certain level of wands to get you out of a situation, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here, as you're really staying focused on the direction at hand or the task at hand. You start to see God really work in your life, okay? When you really pay attention, when you really analyze and really view your situation for what it is. If you've been riding with God, God's gonna change your situation one step at a time. So you can physically see God working in your life. Okay? So this is that energy. As long as you keeping the faith up, as long as you're doing what God needs you to do, you're gonna get what you want. Right? Sometimes it may not come in the form that you want it, but it's going to come, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Overall energy. Yeah, this is about you letting go of any judgments or any ways, shapes, or forms of how it should come in and really just kind of go with the flow. As long as you're staying self-disciplined and staying focused on where you're going, staying focused going home, then you're going to do what you need to do. This is that energy. We're in this space of doing the shadow work so we can get home, building that bridge with ourselves, building that relationship with ourselves, because when we build that relationship with ourselves, we build that relationship with God, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, understanding the mirror, understanding the projections in the world, and not fighting ourselves, okay? This is that energy coming into harmony with ourselves, right? Forgiving ourselves for the things that we tolerated as we dive deep within ourselves, right? This is that energy in these moments in time when it comes to the hermit, right? Being in a hermit, this has to do with, this is that 40 days, 40 nights shit. You know, how Jesus was in the elements for 40 days, 40 nights, right? That's what the fucking hermit is, right? This is you really tapping into that energy as you're really balancing yourself, right? So you can become the best version of yourself, okay? Let's keep moving forward. All right. Advice, yeah, you're creating something. When it comes to this fertility card, some of y'all could be having some babies, right? I'm seeing an energy of some of you guys are either pregnant or you've I haven't said that shit for a long ass time, but the energy's coming up. Some of y'all may be pregnant, some of y'all may be wanting kids or expecting kids. Congratulations to whoever that is, okay? But the overall energy here has to do with creation, what you're creating in your life, what you are shifting in your life, what actions are you taking towards what you want in your life, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. You're starting to understand where taking leadership when it comes to your life gets you. When you do not just allow life to just dictate where you are or let life just happen to you, right? Because life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, right? This is that energy. The more that you really take leadership and control and accountability for your life, you start to understand how your life can change for the better when you take control of your life, when you do not just allow life to happen to you, and you understand the concept that life happens for you, right? This is that energy in these moments in time when you pull yourself out of a situation, or when you stay focused on God, why God is pulling you out of a situation. This is that energy. You start to release the stress. You start to release the anxiety, I'm hearing, of being in this new place. Because I feel personally, sorry y'all, my shirt's kind of wet here because my hair's dripping and shit, so a little wet on my scrub here. Anyways, when it comes to God working on your behalf, you can now lay down your burdens. You can now lay down your worries, your pain, your suffering, whatever you're dealing with, the anxiety, the confliction down, right? But you're going to have to be open to whatever God needs you to do. You're going to have to be willing to change your life, because God is trying to teach us all, right? That we can pull ourselves out of this situation as long as we are focused on where we're going, right? This is that energy. That's what we're learning right now. We can't fall back to old behavior, though. You're going to have to mean what you say and say what you mean, and you got to walk and talk that shit, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, putting in the necessary actions to create the world that you seek, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Last deck. Yeah. All right, so we got light work. Yeah, this is about us standing our ground when it comes to what we want and what we're creating in our life here. This is that energy in these moments in time here. I'm hearing no one's going to baby you, babe. No one's coming to save you, okay? You save yourself from your own shit, okay? You take divine accountability for your own fucking life, okay? You're a grown-ass individual. Whoever's watching this, all of us, we grown as fuck. We don't need people holding our hand or dragging us forward or telling us what we need to be doing. We just need to be doing that shit, right? We don't need no reminders, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. You know what you need to be doing right now. If you're not doing what you need to be doing right now, you need to get back on your fucking job. You were distracted. Okay? This is that energy in these moments in time here. There's a lot of things happening in your life that requires you to go without some things. This can be going without people. This can be going without certain habits, addictions. This could be going without certain things in our lives. Whatever these pinnacles are in our lives here, whatever you've been overindulging in, this is that energy in these moments in time. That's what we need to go without. This is that energy as we are moving forward. There's a need for us to take a leap of faith towards the better version of ourselves so we can get out of this mental prison. This is what's causing this conflict here. This conflict here. This is that energy in these moments in time here. We're going to have to face our shadow. We can't act like that motherfucker ain't behind us. right? This is that energy in these moments in time, and we're going to have to work to clear things out of our lives, okay? All right, let's go to wrap this reading up with your message from the 4 agreements, okay? Stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those are coming up right after this, depending on where those are getting posted at. That information will be below on my Instagram, okay? So DM me. I'm about to get started here, y'all. But DM me or email me if you want a personal reading. That information will be below and wherever the description is underneath this video. Doesn't matter where this is getting posted at, just below, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Your message here from the 4 agreements is don't overdo, okay? Always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you delete your body and go against yourself, and it will take you longer to accomplish your goals. Excuse me. You know what I'm getting from this? This is not wasting your time, energy, and resources on things that really ain't serving you, okay? This is that energy priority. What is priority in your life, right? If I can give you an example, okay? I'm in school, right? I'm in school, and I have to multitask a lot of shit while going through school, okay? It would be weak sauce, right? Let's say I had, I don't know, since we're in COVID, about five assignments due by at different times, but one of those assignments are due on Friday. Okay, what's today? Monday? Yeah, due on Friday, and the rest is due on Sunday night at midnight, right? It would be foolish of me to do the work that it's due on Sunday night, knowing that I have an assignment that is due on Friday night, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Make sure you're utilizing and understanding where you're putting your time, energy, and resources into. Okay, so make sure your shit is in order. Hopefully that example worked for y'all, but that's the best example. That's the example that God, Allah the Most High, threw at me, okay? So this is that energy in these moments in time. It's about you utilizing your time correctly, okay? We all got the same 24 hours in a day, okay? So that being said, what are you doing with your 24 hours? How are you accomplishing your goals in your within this 24-hour bracket period that you have? How are you utilizing that? Okay? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? Once again, go on and drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So once again, like I said, stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those are coming up after this, depending on where those are getting posted at. That information will be below on my Instagram, okay? So I'll see you guys in a little bit, and bye-bye.